Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Welcome back. Trader Talk um, is what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to talk about trading. Mostly, it will also encompass things to do with psychology. Now, but before that, this before right to you is a chart for gold on the 4-hour minutes time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, downloaded on September 21st, 2023. We can see with our bearish version of the standard trading model, which is represented just right here. We've seen, I'm very sure there was a sweep of liquidity right here. Then we have, which is said it should have it right here. Then first leg, first break of structure, first leg, first break of structure. Then at this high, we say that's where we set our order limit. We sell the market from that place to this potential lower low right here. Yeah, we sell here to target this lower low and set our stop loss right above here. That's what we said from the many previous videos that we've made. Now, remember this one was on the 4-hour minutes time frame. You can guess how many pips were in between this zone and this zone. And I remember this low right down here was taken. This was the release of news. I remember it very well. It was something to FOMC, or it was a CPI, which this market dumped all these pips. These were around, let's do some estimation, say 1947, that's an estimation, 1947. I'll take away 1925, so it's 47 minus 25, get 2, that's around 22 pips. 220 pips, right? 220 pips for gold is not a joke. I did a video on how to use lot size. So this 222 pips. If we to use a lot size of 0.01, the least one, or many brokers 0.01, this will be around, because 10 pips usually converts $1, so it is around $22. If we're to use lot 0.1, and then this value will be $220. When you use a lot one standard lot, then it will be like $2,200. And when you use lot 10, this will be $22,000. That's good money from this setup. Just this one setup. You take it, you try to strive find for this pattern. When you get just one of it and it works on your prediction, and you put a lot of 10, this one settles the whole month for most of us around here. So there's an aspect of taking less trades, more money. Yeah, one way of boosting psychology is trading less. because you'll not be subjected to a lot of fluctuations of emotions by taking many trades, many losses, many wins. Then see, when you take many trades, this is the kind of this is how your emotions move. There are losses, there are wins. But you take less trades, your curve will be moving like this. See, you'll be subjected to less emotional fluctuations, and this is good for psychology. So less trades, more money. Yeah, you take less trades, which are high quality, like this one. You get this one setup for a month. This one is settled the whole month. Yep. Then you spend the whole of the month maybe tape and doing other things. Because one of the reasons why we are usually entered into trading, and I believe most of people get into trading, is to find, number one, is to find financial freedom. Financial freedom, yeah, you get the money to buy anything you want, yeah, to settle any of your bills. Yeah, you don't have to scratch your head on anything to do with money. And number two is a time free, financial time freedom. You get freedom to spend the time the way you want. You get to spend the time, go anywhere, do anything at any time you want, right? You don't have to be in certain schedule that you're supposed to be at this time okay, working for someone to get money. No, you will have freedom. You will be managing your time for yourself. That is number two reason. So those are two reasons why I usually enter the trading industry. But the most prevalent one right now is that of financial freedom. So when you enter trading, usually you spend a lot of time on charts. Mostly, I believe most people begin by scalping, the way I also did, trading the 1 minute time frame, the 5 minute time frame. But as time goes by, you'll find out that finding a high quality setup in terms of a bullish version of the static trading model, just finding this one of these setups on the 4-hour minute time frame, just one of this setup on the 4-hour minute time frame, like this gold, like this setup that I've just broken down here. This one setup will cater for the whole month, right? This is as have grown by in trading. I just find a high quality setup, then I scale up. I enter that trade with a bigger lot size, which will substitute for all the smaller lot sizes that I could have used while trading the whole of the month, right? One quality setup, take it, then I'm good, settled for the whole month. My psychology is also at the top, but mindset has not been put into some tests up and down. Yes. So less money, less trades, those quality ones. Yeah, right here, only quality trades, right? Will earn you more money than taking many low quality setups, big drawdowns. When someone sees your account history, how does it appear mostly? Yeah? You take less trades, you're accountable for it, you're self-responsible, you know exactly what you did, you know exactly if the trade hit your stop loss, why did it do so, as compared to the many trades you take. Okay, let's say I take 2 trades a month or 3 trades a month. See, for those 3 trades, I remember everything that I did in all of the setups. I remember which setup hit stop loss, and I remember how much I made, how much I lost in that setup. I will remember the setup that I took a win. I remember exactly how, when did I take that setup. Yeah, I remember even my emotions when that trade is on. Of the 3 threads, I'll remember each and every one of them. But now, taking around 20 trades, you take more than 20 trades plus a month. That's assuming that you're trading daily. Yeah? See, well, these are all 20 trades. You'll never even have a good track record on what you're doing exactly. You won't remember the only trades that you'll remember the trade that you lost a big amount of money, and the one that you lost that you won a big amount of money. But all of these trades in between there, you will not find any of value with them, because you've forgotten all of them. That is what I talk about memory sometimes ago. That memory should be a tool. Memory should not just be a store of data, of information, of the past information, but it should be a tool to help us prevent the horrors that we experienced from the past. Right? Once we experience something terrible, something bad in the past, our memory is there to help us remember it, so that we put in controls to prevent that same catastrophe getting us in the future. That is the importance of memory. So remembering the 3 trades and how they worked exactly keeps your psychology at best, keeps your memory gives your memory a good thing. Now 20 trades, those are just a chunk of store of information that is not even helpful. Yeah, you will only remember what you did after the result has already been after the market has hit the take profit or stop loss. Now you remember, hey, this trade exactly okay, this loss I've just taken. I've taken this loss, and it exactly happened way back the same way as it has just happened, right? You will also be you will also be a victim of making mistakes, in repeating the mistakes that you did in the past, which is not good, at all. Yeah, it's just insanity, right? It's just insanity. So yeah, it is less trades is a good idea when you start to think from different angles. Yeah, less trades. But the knowledge that is outside there, from majority of mentors, that see, there's this aspect of saying that for one trade, the result for one trade is random. But once you take several trades consistently, with the same age, execute your age, the result will be statistically consistent. They'll follow some pattern, right? When you sum up the positive and the negative, the losses and the wins, of a sum of trades, you'll end up most of the time you'll end up being on the positive scale, on the positive side, than when you could have taken a decision of one trade. See, one trade, okay, every moment in the market is unique, so anything can happen. So the result of one trade is not the same as the result of comparing a sum of around 20 trades. 20 trades. Yeah, that is exactly. So that's the logic that is outside there, that people should execute many trades as possible to find profitability, right? So are you executing? Say, okay, executing. I'm not disputing about executing most of the time, because that is the way of building, of removing fear. Yeah, of removing. Okay, I'll read this stuff again. There's a way of trying to train yourself to enter into the market, of removing the fear of pushing that button, entering the trade. See, I once had that thought of I just sometimes just have to open that trade and see and see your account being blown up, man. Because there was a day I had a lot of fear and placing trades, and I felt like, let me just open this M3, MT4 and just push the button, just tap a sell or a buy. I just want to see my account get blown, because I wanted to do what? To remove that fear of execution. Man, I was so fearful of even tapping that sell a sell or buy button. It was so difficult, so difficult. And see, if you fear of if you fear something, then you have to do it. Yeah. If you have a fear of execution, there's no any other alternative. You just have to execute. Right? If you fear executing, then you have to execute. There's no any other route, or there's no any other escape route. If you want to grow in this trading industry, right? Yeah, that is it. Now, there's this aspect here. I'm talking so much here. Let's talk about this. For consistency, then one needs to execute strictly my age. When I want to be consistent, right? Consistency is a rising equity curve, steadily rising equity curve, right? Consistency, steadily rising equity curve. Now, having an age means, when you say that you have an age, it means that you found something that is working in the market, right? You have a strategy that is working in the market, like 90% works and fails maybe 10%. When you want to have a consistently rising equity curve, then it means you have to execute at your age, that age that works 90%, right? Execute strictly. Don't taking trades outside the age, outside of your age, because if you take those trades outside the age, then there is an element of big drawdowns, right? Mostly those big drawdowns are brought about by you'll find that the trades that are not taken, when you take a trades strictly on your age, you'll find something like this, steadily rising equity curve, right? Something like this. As you rise above. But once you're taking trades outside your age, right? You're trading randomly, and you have an unstructured freedom without rules, without control. You'll find out that you'll have big wins, big losses, big wins, big losses, big wins, like that. Yeah, and this one is not good for psychology, right? It is even detrimental. You find yourself, you've lost everything that you have, you know, and you again, sometimes you win back a lot of money again. So this is, I believe this is not good. Yeah. So for consistency, just executing strictly my age is a good thing. There's also this aspect of confidence. Now, how do I improve my confidence in trading? How do I improve my confidence in trading? Confidence, it means that you're not fearful of executing, right? Because the fear of executing mostly comes up when you fear of losing the money, right? Losing the money. But if you have predefined how much you're going to lose in this specific trades, it means when you have predefined or reduced the amount of risk you're going to be exposed in the setup that you're going to go in, it means that you'll have confidence as compared to just taking trades which you don't even know how much you're going to lose in. Oh yeah, that is it. Confidence. You only build confidence when you have predefined your risk, that you have reduced your risk. Okay, there is an aspect of predefining the risk, and then this issue right here, which I've written right here, I've written here that this issue of reducing the risk. Reducing the risk, what do I mean? Let's look at this setup. See, this guy, I said that we set our sell order at this dotted line to target this lower low. And you see for gold, some now taking this trade, setting this trade. Okay, how do you reduce the risk? There's a question that we'll ask ourselves. How do we reduce the risk? Number one, you can reduce your risk by reducing the lot size, right? Not even reducing. They are predefining how much you're going to lose, right? And reducing the risk in a way that you predefine how much you're going to lose. Now, maybe in this trade, you're willing to lose. When this trade goes against you, you're willing to lose, let's say $10, right? So $10, when this trade moves against you, and it rallies up. So what I usually do with this $10, you find the lot size that you're willing to use here. Yeah, you take the number of pips in between this guy here, from here to here. Also always considering the broker's spread, and then you divide by this $10, and you find the amount of lot size that you're supposed to lose. You're supposed to place in this trade for you to lose maximally this $10, as opposed to just a senior setup, right? And you just open up, you just tell yourself, today I'm gonna use lot size 10. Yep. Then you put that trade. You've not predefined how much you're gonna lose, unless you say I'm gonna lose $10, and then you count the number of pips, which are like this way. Then you multiply, you find the amount of you lose if this trade turns against you, and then you say, I'm good with that. Yeah, that will be much better. Yeah, so risk is a very important issue on trading, right? Yeah, taking those high quality setup, don't forcing trades, right? You don't have to take every trade like that. Just watch those markets until a good pattern of your age prints out. That's the moment now you predefine your risk by reducing much of your risk so much, and get in without fear, with that confidence, right? For patience, right here now, you set limit orders. Yeah, that's an aspect that I've tried to embrace. Setting limit orders. I remember those days when I used to open positions when the market was moving. Why? It was a little bit crazy. The motions were up and down, could sweat the whole of the body. But nowadays, once I spot like this, once I put this guy has been formed, like just the strip of liquid right here, and I spot that this guy, there's a break of structure and there's this high, then the patience starts to pick in now. I just wait for this market to do whatever it wants, come back down here. Then when it starts moving up, that is it. That's when now I start preparing myself with how much I'm gonna risk from this trade. Then I set my order limit when this market will be around here. Remember, this one of the 4-hour minute time frame. And when this market reverses, I will start to reverse it, going this way. You set your order limit even 2 days prior. This guy here. Just patient for your order to be triggered and for your take profit to be hit. That's the important thing. Those limit orders. Other than just opening, like when now the market has reached your point of interest, you now start to shake. Oh, that's a little bit crazy. And setting limit orders is more of a swing trading. Of course, by this point, it takes us back to where we began, whereby said one of the reasons we enter trading is to financial and time freedom, right? So if you're going to stay on the chart from morning to evening every day, then it means with even the millions you've made in trading, I don't think if it will be much of value, because if you're still fixed on this on the screen, there's no difference of having a job and are you being self-employed on trading, right? That is it. So swing trading, take out one trade, like 2 to 3 trades a week. That's fine. Other days doing other businesses, right? Trying to build wealth, right? Because I heard somewhere that if you want to see, trading is a form of I've not yet experienced that. Trading is a form of getting rich, right? You trade to get rich, to get money. But if you want to build wealth, then you have to invest. You have to do other things. You have to venture into real estate. Someone has to start opening companies. Yeah, that is an aspect of that is the journey of trading, right? You have to own those fast cars and even rent it out. That is it. Yep. And see, hashtag keep it simple. The last thing, you don't have to complicate anything. Yeah, just have to train your eyes to spot these bullish and the bearish version of the standard trading model. Training my eyes to see just one thing, this guy here, and this guy is not gonna fail me for the rest of life. There's a small bit of a little bit of talk that I wanted to talk today. Yep, I believe I've talked so much, and someone might be asking, someone might be wondering, oh, this guy is just it's just a lot of boring here. The video has no background music on it. This video has no nothing. No. Yes. Because I believe in trading that I believe in trading. We're saying that we are supposed to so there's an aspect of studying hard, right? There's a quote I saw somewhere that there is no for a tree to grow into heaven, then it means its root might have must grow deep to hell, right? For you to reach heaven, for you to find that good life, for you to attain that level you want to attain, for you to get those goals, for you to meet your targets, then there's a lot of sacrifice that you have to put in place. Yep. Much sacrifice means bigger winnings, right? If you sacrifice less, then you also have less winnings. Yeah. So that is all about trading. So I believe even in studying, there are those guys who study with music on the background and they understand things very well. But there's some of us who, when we play music while we are studying, hey, it's like beating. It's like what? What can I say? It's like forcing a cow to drink water, because I won't understand anything when music is in the background and I'm listening to music and I'm still also learning at the same time. The best thing for me is just quietness, serene environment, whereby I can focus myself and understand things. That is for me. And for you guys who is watching it, you wish like this video would have had some music and to make it a bit interesting. I understand. Because I don't think if there is any restriction, you can just play music on the background as you're listening to this audio on this video, and you move along with us if you are interested in maybe information, because I believe learning is a good thing. You don't have to dispute everything that anyone that comes across, that you come across with. Assuming that anyone you meet, assume that assume that the person you're listening to knows something that you don't know. That is one premise to learning. If you begin with that premise, then you will learn something. That is exactly what I do here, right? If you find this enlightening, if you find this informative, if you find this maybe out of context, maybe if you don't like this kind of content, if you like it, just comment and tell me exactly how do you want me to do this thing, to change. But for me, myself, this is like a personal journal. I feel like this is the only time I got to express myself. This is the only time I got to talk. Yep, the whole of the day I don't talk to anyone. So if I find this space, then I will just get to talk about my journey and myself. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so what therapeutic also. Yeah. That's why if I'm saying that I would wish that if you're new to this channel, you would subscribe to the channel. That I would wish to have someone listening to me, to feel like there's someone listening to me, that every day when I wake up in the morning and I make this make this kind of video, there's also someone out there who is who is like me, maybe, that I'm not that I'm not so that unique person like others, because personally, I don't like that. Okay, I don't want to. It's not exactly what I want to say, because I don't even understand myself at the moment. Because I might say that I don't like hanging out with a lot of people around me. That is exactly how I'm operating nowadays. Not even nowadays, since I was young, yeah. And I can't personally I know the or understand of the reason. Maybe if I meet a psychiatrist, maybe he tries to explain some things when I'm asking some questions. Yeah. Because literally, talking of friends, I don't have friends. Sincerely, yep. I don't have friends. Yep. So for the 22 subscribers which are now on the channel, I deem you as friends, or maybe family, as long as we keep engaging with each other. That is it. I only have one friend, a guy. We started, we learned together from primary school. Yeah, that's the only guy we communicate with. That's the only guy we connect with. Yeah, that is the only guy we do things with, but not that big things. Yep, that is it. So you can guess my circle. My circle is one person. Not even saying that my circle is I have a small circle. No. My circle is just one person. One person. That is it. That is it. For now, I remember saying that, and this has been, and it has been worse since I decided to. Is it worse or something good? I don't understand. Maybe someone will tell me. Since I decided to enter this business of trading, now it is a little bit, it's craziness. It's craziness. I don't think if there's someone who wishes to live a life that I live right now. I don't think. Yeah. But I feel I am, because I need to make myself happy. I have to be happy, right? I don't have to expect happiness in the future. Because a state of saying, say, confessing that I am happy today, not that I will be happy tomorrow, is good. Is a stronger feeling than postponing my happiness to the future. I have to be happy right now, and I am happy. Than saying that maybe if I'll get to that point, will be successful in trading, that's when I will be happy. No. That's not the way to operate for anyone outside there. It's important to acknowledge that you're happy and be confident and be satisfied with the little things we have. Well, I remember there was a story of which I found somewhere. There's a book that there's a story of a guy who had problems with his balls to a point he reached to even telling his boss that I might be quitting this job very soon. One day, as he was going home, he met. He went to, the nearest shop, to the nearest kiosk right there. At that kiosk, he went to buy some candy. Now he was conversing with this youth, with this young man. The young man was happy. Yeah, they were exchanging ideas of the current affairs of the country, how life is going on, right? Now when the guy was leaving after the chat, the small chit chat, the shopkeeper muttered something and said, "Thank you so much for having a conversation with me. At least I feel happy now. I don't know if you realize that I don't even see you." Yeah. So the guy was like, "What?" So it turned out that the shopkeeper was blind, and the way he was making joke, the way he was smiling, the way he was chatting with this young man was another level. So this guy was surprised, right? Yeah, the name of the guy was Peter. Yeah, so Peter was surprised so much, and as Peter was getting along, still continuing going home, he was able to see a beautiful lady inside the car, right, smiling. You were just looking at the window. The windows were down there. So, yep. The lady was smiling and laughing with the driver. And Peter was like, "Hey, look at now the way people are happy. And me here, I'm just stressed with the boss. My work is stressing me up. I'm not happy." Now, the car just pulled off, and when the door opened, Peter was surprised to see the lady had no legs, right? It had no legs. Yeah. And the lady was so full of life. And Peter was like, "Wow, someone who has no legs is this happy. And me who has everything, I am complaining." Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. It questioned. Peter had to think so much. And finally, as he was was nearing home, he met a friend. So he walked with him towards home. But before that, uh, um, right before them, there was a playground where children were playing. And among the children at the playground, there was one who was just sitting below some trees there, and he was not playing. He was not playing. Now Peter approached the child, and the friend to Peter asked the child, why are you not playing and others are enjoying themselves? And now, before this child could even answer, of course the child was just looking, smiling at them. The other children who are playing them shouted, "The guy that child is not hearing. That the guy is deaf." What? Now Peter was like, "Wow! Out of everything that I have in my body, yeah, I have legs, I have beautiful eyes which can see, I can hear. Yeah, why am I complaining? Why am I complaining of the small things with the differences with me, with my boss? And there's someone here. There's someone there who has no height. There's someone who has no legs. There's someone who is deaf, and they're still praising God, or they're still happy." Okay. So he was able to change his view of life. his perspective on happiness. So it's very important to see the small little beautiful things around us. Yep. To and feel happy, not trying to postpone our happiness that we'll feel happy in the future. That's exactly what my life is now. I live my life right now. I know it's a little bit unique, and if I can give someone this life, then they will be like, wow, what kind of life are you living? Yeah, that is exactly what we are doing here. That is exactly what I. Thank you so much for boring you. Thank you so much for boring you. Thank you so much for hearing me out. And may you enjoy. The long weekend is here. Today is the 22nd, 22nd of December. It's a Friday. The market are closing. Yeah, it's a good time to celebrate with the families. Bonding together. Yeah, uh, talking together with friends. Those who have friends, just talk with those friends of yours. Yeah, bond with your family is very good. That good. Yeah, that is it. And refresh your minds so that when the year begins, we are back on the church like never before. But for me, we are not yet there. Then you just have to still see what the 2024 will have to for us. We have to prepare right now before the close of this year. So thank you so much, and have a good time. Bye. Oh, this was boring.